Welcome back to my Goatman Let's Play in D2R. I was just reading this skill and I noticed that it says minus defense 225. The whole time I was under the assumption that it reduces the enemy's defense by 225, or like depends on whatever level it is, but I have a feeling that it might reduce the defense of the goatman that I'm forced to teleport. Because it doesn't say to enemy defense, it just says minus defense. So damage increased by 15, magic damage increased by 15, damage reduced by, defense reduced by 225. So yeah, I have a feeling that it reduces my demon's defense. So what's the duration? So for 7.6 seconds is the defense reduced on my... Yeah. Can't tell. Oh god. Did I really get an exceptional base after I've already used my Ethanol? I think it might be a good idea to do a little bit of leveling at Eldritch. Get some needed skill points for some extra damage. I think I'll be fine against the Ancients. Diablo was a bit of a pain just because of how much damage he deals. I'm pretty sure that Goatmen are going to survive against the Ancients a lot better. However, I'll probably need some potions to recast them out. Back when I was a child, when I got to Act 5, I would come up and clear like this whole map, every single monster, and then I'll log out or save and quit, and then come back and do it all over again, thinking that was a good way to level. So those are memories from 20 years ago that I still have.
A demonic slave master herding demonic slaves.
Let's see how fast we deal this on players 1. Not too fast actually. One, two, three, four. So, well, I guess the last level was the point of no return to get down demon at level 30. Let's continue. Let's try and increase the players count. and hopefully we can do it a little faster after a few more points. Where would we be putting that point though? Attack speed up, base damage up. Yeah, okay. Well, it's level 14, so it's 6 more points away from max. Let's go players 5. I don't have space for this, so I guess it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. 23 MF. Okay, no. Not sure who they're attacking. Well, no, I got confused. I was thinking that the -225 defense was from the sigil, but then I remembered, no, I was talking about the death mark. That was really slow for just 30% of a level. Let's give it another go. Goatman's damage is starting to drop off, I think. It is players 5 though, but that was a bit more experience for some reason, and it also was a little quicker.
Good afternoon.
Might be because I had higher level goatmen. Yeah, it's going slow. Now if I put point into Tainted, the Tainted's not going to do anything. It's just going to be weak as hell. Alright, do one more, or to level up. Don't want to spend forever on this, but getting the extra levels is going to help. For yourself, if you're playing along, this is the perfect thing to do, and you just take your time. You know, you don't have to rush. You can grind here for quite a while. I'm just trying to keep the video and the pace consistent, and not have it drag out at any one point. Vitality. Let's go level 15 now. What's the damage like? 128. Nephrune. That was the other reason I was doing this. It's trying to get an Ethrune for my mercenary. That's why I've got the player count high.
Hello.
Get some good rune drops at a higher player count. I've only got 2 Neph, but I've got 3 T. Is that enough? Oh, no, I've got 4 T. Okay, let's try it. Neph, okay, cool. So that's the second Ethrune. Awesome. Now let's make Malice. 48 enhanced damage, 9 max damage, minus target defense. 100% chance of open wound, prevent monster heal, minus defense per hit.
Put that to good use.
And it's got the downside of drain life. So, whatever. At least things now won't heal if my mercenary is involved. I forgot to see what level my mercenary is, because if he's not keeping up, he needs to go. He just hit 25 and I'm 27. That's not too far behind. Now I wonder if maxing this out can get me a 3rd demon.
Salutations.
So I still have +5 from my shield and my weapon. No, I've got +6 from my shield and weapon. Which is quite high. So I can probably get to the 3rd demon a lot quicker than most normal people can. I wonder what those eyes are. Alright, I think this is getting faster now. So I guess the damage is actually starting to make a difference.
Afternoon.
Oh, and also I guess my mercenary with his malice now. His damage has gone up a bit too. Let's clear out the space. I wonder when's a good place to stop. Partisan. Wonder if that can be 4 sockets. I don't know if it can. I'll have to double check
I am overburdened.
if that can be 4 sockets. That mercenary's got an upper level. Because the amount of sockets an item can get is dependent on its item level, and that item level would be from that area level and whoever dropped it. I haven't put my skill point in. So this damage only goes up by 2 per level. And +2 magic damage. Whereas if I put a point into Goatman, it goes from, you know, 128 max damage to 140 max damage, so it's a lot more than just 2. And then the mastery has plus 10% damage. Yeah, let's just go. So their damage is 140 max damage. Mercenary's max damage is 230. So my mercenary out damages but they attack a lot faster. Well, I can see how much damage 3 skills. So it's 140 max. Let's take this off. 129. So putting 3 points into it increases it from 129 to 140. Now with that considered, putting the points into Goatman gives the most amount of damage.
Hello.
By the looks of it. Alright, so that means 4 more levels until we've maxed out our Goatman. I'm not going to sit here for that long. I will move it on, but that's how far we are away until we move on to putting point into something else. This will be the last one, I think, and then I'll continue on. So I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't teleport, so when you use your death mark, it just teleports them anywhere. So look, I can just teleport them there, right? So that doesn't actually target anything. So then that means that my demons have the reduced defense. Players 1. Point into Vitality, another point into Goatman. Let's summon some fresh ones and head up. I know I said it was the last one, but what I meant to say was the last one at that level, before I just continue on with Players 1 as normal. Yep. Now let's see what Players 1 is. This should feel a lot better, hopefully. It's okay. We're not as fast as other builds, but it's expected with the meme build. Alright, there's the barbarians. Got to save them. Looking for the other barbarians, but they don't look like they're here. So let's move up. I think I may have put too many points into Death Mark. But it's done, so yeah, if I was doing it again, I'd probably put maybe just the 1 point into it. Like the extra crushing blow helps for bosses though. Oh, did I miss the barbarians? I did. Oh, I wonder where the barbarians are. Go back and find them. Looks like I'm stuck. Now, overall, how do I feel like this plays compared to a Summer Necro? Similar, but better. I'm not sure how else to explain that. Having the ability to teleport your demons is really helpful. Where are the barbarians? Oh, they're over there. Timmy. So now's the time to go rescue Anya. Get some res, get a useless book. Yeah, so 3 builds in this tree that I can see. The Goatman build, which I'm doing, which works for normal. We'll soon see if it works for Nightmare. You've got your tainted with your Blood Boil build. So that could also be pretty slow because that could require quite a bit of points before it starts getting going. Because you want to put points into the Tainted. And you also want to put points into Blood Boil as your skill. But I guess the Blood Boil is a synergy, so it increases its fire damage. But then you want to increase your Blood Boil's damage by putting into Engorge and Blood Oath. And then you somehow also need to put points into Demonic Mastery to get multiple of them. To strength. I'm going to get a Colossus Vulge later on in the game, and I'm going to be like, my mercenary needs 10 to strength to equip it. I wonder if I was going to say, I wonder if having demonic, if I swap my weapons out, then I don't get to keep the two demons around, so one thing I've always wondered, and if you know the answer and you can leave it in the comments, is, so I've got 3 to Demonic Mastery on that. Say I summon my demons, and then I take it off. Now, is the damage going to be what it was when you summon them, or is it going to be what it is on the skill you have at the time the demons are active? So like if I take that off, like does my demons damage reduced by 30%? Like I do know that you're going to lose the extra demons that having the skills allows you. So that kind of makes me think that when you swap over the weapon, then you're not going to have the same damage. So you kind of want to have those points there. But you don't. I'm just saying, like, thinking of pre-buffing or pre-summoning your stuff. I dropped a portal, looking for a waypoint or the next area. Oh, there's the next area. So I'm looking for a waypoint or the next area. Alright. I'm looking for a waypoint or the next area. I wonder what will be a good place to level before I go into Nightmare. Or do I just go straight into Nightmare and just start doing my rune farming? Because I need a, I want to make a Rhyme Shield and a Lore Helm. And also an Insight. I will have the runes available for an Insight if I get a base. Pretty sure you can't get 4 sockets this early into the game, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Impossible.
It's weird that I haven't come across any waypoints.
I can't carry any.
Alright, well we're in the Ancient's Way now, so I am looking for the waypoint here. And then I'll take my portal back, rescue Anya, and then do the Ancients. Mercenaries 29. Okay, so he's caught up. He's not getting the sack. So now, when I lose this skill shrine... Oh, how did my Merc die? So when I lose this skill shrine, are my summons that I've already summoned gonna weaken, or are they gonna stay the same as what they were summoned as? That's the question I need the answer to. It looks like we'll hit 30 before the Ancients. The reason I like leveling before the Ancients at Eldritch is because the level or the quest reward you get from the Ancients, it's like the most efficient way. But it's not too much difference, to be fair. Right, well, that's the next area. I'll have to run back this way once I found the waypoint. Oh, not this way either. I can try take on the ancients. And then just find the waypoint on in the next area. But I think it's probably best I find the waypoint for here. Just in case I die, I'll have to do a long run back. Well, there's level 30. What's consume going to give us? 11 crushing blow and 20 enhanced damage for my little dagger stabs. It's not really that good, is it? Not for this build. I should probably res my merc.
Thank evening.
Right, off to save Anya. Oh, our point. Yeah, let's just go with the next point in Goatman. Alright, we've got another skill tree, skill shrine. So let's just summon 2 new ones. So, man, +2 to skills really does increase their damage a bit. Which means once we get a spirit and a lore helm, it'll be a good boost. I've decided after I've maxed out Goatman, so 2 more points into that, I'm going to max out Demonic Mastery. And then I'm going to work towards Bind Demon. So once you get to level 49, do your respec and max out Bind Demon to level 20, and then whatever other skills help with it, like I guess those two. The thing is, Bind Demon doesn't have Crush and Blow. So unless the demon you bound has Crush and Blow, it's not going to... I just don't think it's that viable against bosses, but I'll see as I continue on. Oh yeah, we also get a book from Anya. It won't be any good, but at least we get one. Okay, let's get our scroll. That's our resistances. 38 fire, 65 lightning, 16 cold and 46 poison.
Can I help you?
The book, flame wave, fire resist, fast hit recovery. It's just trash.
Can I help you?
Belt, 25 life. Okay, well. Back to the Ancient's Way, got to backtrack. Hey, mercenaries keeping tabs. Sometimes when you increase the player count and level up quick, your mercenary doesn't just follow you. And I think he might also be affected by the lower than level 25 EXP penalty. Cool. That went real well. Got a whole level out of that. Okay. I still have level 21 summoned. Well, I think they are. I think they when they get frenzy they just despawn and you lose them off your thing. So I think it's a graphical glitch or something. They haven't actually despawned, so you don't have to resummon them. It's happened a few times once they've had a high frenzy and they run far. Alright, there's the stairs. So I think the waypoint will be this way. I think my Goatmen will do better on Baal than they will on Diablo. It's just a feeling I have, but
I can't.
25 to life. Alright, let's keep it in there for a bit. Well, I was right with the way to the waypoint, but there was a shortcut.
The
Let's see what level 3's got for us. I wonder what defilers do. Like these defilers, like what they do. Because you play by yourself, so how do you get your, like, why do they bind the souls to? Well, wasn't doing anything to save my mercenary there. That many Death Lords, no chance. I'll go resurrect him. I've got faith in him until wave 3.
best.
An Act 2 Merc with my aura would be a decent upgrade over the Blessed Aim aura, I think. Yeah, being able to teleport your summons around like that is just so good compared to other summon builds. I'm just gonna leave it on players 1 for now. I can level elsewhere or come back for a second run. What's he got? Max raise level 31. He's gonna die now, unfortunately. Oh, the goatmen don't like that.
I need mana.
Alright, well, they do solid damage to them. Players 1 still though. Respectable. They also soak the damage for Durga. Okay, these guys are going to slaughter them. They don't have the fire res. Alright, this is level 20. 189 damage. 1150 attack rating. Have to kite them back. Come on. I need to get my mercenary back. Crushing blows actually taking care of it. They are very weak to elemental spells though, so you really do need to put more points into Blood Oath. I just don't have the points available to do it. Alright, let's see how Baal falls. Do you know what? Holy Freeze with this sigil will stack something fierce. Like Baal wouldn't even be able to move. Yeah, I thought so. Goatman against Baal was a lot better than Goatman against Diablo. I feel like normal Diablo is just overtuned. That's like really powerful, and then Nightmare and Hell Diablo, it's just like undertuned. It's like, it doesn't make sense why normal it's like so much harder than Nightmare and Hell. Like, it's not even touching my mercenary. Got some items. Nothing useful. 2 to shape-shifting skills for the druid. 11 MF. Well, that's got 29 MF, so get out of here. poison damage, crushing blow. Yeah, I'm not a Eldritch Warlock. And again, poison damage, poison resist, replenish life. Just not really useful to us. Nothing else useful. So yeah, that's all of normal completed. Plus Slayer Sprigs. Level 32. And let's just do one final Eldritch run and see how it goes with those extra little points. Players 5. Because now we've got a few more points into our Goatman. So where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Alt Rune. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, it's only 10%. Well, it's about 15% of a level. So you have to do like 8 runs or something to level up. I think probably better off doing either going straight to hell, straight to nightmare, or you do terror zones. But I think I'll end the video here, and I'll catch you in the next video.